Again, because a whole lot of people, upwards of 1 million in this area, need your attention and compassion, we reference the weather. The flags are snapping on the flag posts, kind of a harbinger of the next nor'easter coming. But for tonight, we have now a look back in 3 minutes at another election night for the record books. Pull up a chair, get comfortable. We have every reason to believe we're going to be at this for a good long while.
How good is Romney's offense? How good is the president's defense?
It's a different year. You have to think back where we were 4 years ago. We elected the first African-American president.
This is the most important number of the night. Watching that electoral vote, the road to 270.
President Obama going into this day, and his whole campaign was organized around this, was to get out their vote.
What's the key for Mitt Romney tonight? It's to go on the offense, to turn a 2008 Obama state into a 2012 Romney state.
Across this region of the country tonight, people are sleeping in the cold and in the dark. That has given us somewhat of a Sandy factor. Andrea Mitchell tracking Senate and House.
The House is firmly in Republican hands. This is going to be a more partisan House.
There is sort of pins and needles in Boston because these states haven't been called.
This is Florida, which we appropriately have labeled too close to call.
Florida is this close. I can tell you there's a lot of Republicans. Look how much of the vote is in there, 72% of the vote.
Paul Ryan's home state has fallen to the Democrats.
The Midwestern firewall is holding for President Obama.
That Wisconsin call is such a big deal because it is now just Ohio away for the president.
We've been following Florida. I want to go back to the drama.
Well, you guys were talking about drama, and we have more of it. In this state, where most of the polls closed at 7 p.m., people are still standing in line to vote.
We're waiting for the battleground. Special attention. Florida, North Carolina, Virginia, obviously Ohio.
I've been speaking to Obama campaign officials who say that they like what they are seeing right now.
The words of one source close to the Romney campaign so far, this night is stinging.
It wasn't a very romantic campaign.
Hang on, Chuck. Hang on, Chuck.
Here we go.
We got some critical calls.
Yes, we do.
Let's see here. Roll them. Ohio, President Barack Obama.
Brian, there's no what-ifs anymore. That's done.
The mood has gone from excited to electric. Just take a moment to take it all in.
President Barack Obama has become the fourth Democrat in the last 100 years to be elected to a second term.
I so wish that I had been able to fulfill your hopes to lead the country in a different direction, but the nation chose another leader, and so Ann and I join with you to earnestly pray for him and for this great nation.
We are not as divided as our politics suggest. We're not as cynical as the pundits believe, and we remain more than a collection of red states and blue states. We are and forever will be the United States of America. And together, with your help and God's grace, we will continue our journey forward and remind the world just why it is that we live in the greatest nation on earth. Thank you, America. God bless you. God bless these United States.